Alright, let's do the next mission. I've been thinking too long and too hard about things that don't matter. Yeah, you can probably get another. Okay. So, ignores block, target loses block. However, you have 30 armor. What we're gonna do is focus on one of you guys first. I know it buffs you, doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Who cares about you getting buffed? Because I'm just gonna kill you in a turn anyways. I should have attacked the other one, because we'd be able to kill the other one before you got in action. But I don't care that this guy gets buffed. We're gonna be able to take out his buff super quickly. In fact, why don't we just kill that unit? 55 and 77 damage crits on an AoE crit. That's insane. Lose mana, buff. You lowered my spell power. You dick! You lowered my mana too. I need that, like, combat after combat, you son of a gun. Anyways, guaranteed remove all of your armor. So, sorry, zombie, you really didn't have anything to do there, did you? And here, I think you should just hit people. Thank you. Bang! Bang! Bang!
This is my kind of entertainment.
These are so good. Like, the units we have are so nice at this point. Like, they're just stacked up with ability points and crits and damage. You did hit him for 41, which is highly annoying. It's 120% damage. That's 80% damage. This is more damage output. Mana depleting. You require more Vespine gas. You must construct additional pylons. Alright, he's
Another
melted.
step towards my eternal kingdom.
Any enemy receives 30 magic damage with each attack against this minion. So it's like a permanent, whatever that buff is that the Blood Phantasm has. Hold up. Any character that attacks the marked minion receives 26 to 28 damage. We can just put one of those on a minion permanently, basically. Seems pretty good to have against a unit with the Gestures of Visage. They just... Visage. Visage. They just take a bunch of extra damage. But I really like Hero's Blood as well. So, if we have a unit who's going to have a Jester's Mask, we should also give them a Salamander skin because we don't have a second Hero's Blood. But this seems very good. The enemy just takes damage when they hit us. Dude, I'll accept it. I'll take it. Now, we got points to spend. What are we going to spend them on? Dude, honestly, I really want to buff my health. But Finger of Death also seems quite nice. As does Conjure Shadows, just to help, you know, stabilize a losing fight. As does, like, Destruction Spells. Stuns the target for 1 turn for 50 mana. Dude, you could absolutely steamroll someone with that. Mocking Slap. Right. We're gonna take one of these. Let's go for... Ah, screw it. Where is it? All minions get 8 vigor? Sure. All minions gain 8 health. Why not? It's just a bonus to everyone. Now, I'll admit, I do want to try to sacrifice minions. Let's go. Who's going to be sacrificed? I was going to say, I do want to... Oh, poor vampire. I do want to make enemies go insane, but if we can't make those animated armors go insane, what we're going to do is just not have the skeleton go along on these missions. In fact, we should not have had that trinket that gave us a... Ooh, another one of those. And whatever that was. We should not have a trinket that makes enemies not go insane if we're not making enemies go insane. Although, on this next mission, we're gonna make them go insane. So, let's just do it. Although, wait. These guys don't have block, so we're gonna swap you out. How about that? Me thinking. I know what's going on. Whoa. Is it StarCraft Nostalgia Night? I mean, those guys, they were 100% zealots. Look in your heart, you know it to be true. I think we're just going to crush one of these guys. And, hey! Now, okay, he has 100 of 200 health. Do you think this is going to do bonus damage?
Good.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't matter. By the way, go insane. Unlucky. I hear him, I hear the necromancer's voice. Be on my side. These guys have no feature, by the way. Now, who needs kills? You have 6 stacks, so you can get a kill. You have been on like every mission for the past like week. You have 8 stacks, you can get 1 kill. You have 3, you need lots of kills, and you probably have very few kills. You have 3. So ideally I want these 2 units to get stacked up. Let's see if we can make it happen. Vespian gas comment caught me off guard. We don't need to worry about armor, so we could just ice him. I think I'm gonna have you. Move now. I was thinking about stalling, but that's actually exactly what I wanted. I wanted her to have a big, heavy crit so that the skeleton can just pick up a kill. And it worked out perfectly. Because now he got another stack of the spirit armor buff. I hate that they're stealing my mana, but it is what it is. We gain enough back turn after turn. I don't really care too much. Your turn. You are gonna hit. Good crit, thank you very much. And honestly, I want the same thing to happen. We're gonna hit. You're gonna wait. You're gonna hit. And if we don't crit, good. We're gonna have like the skeleton or the Dampier go for a attack to hopefully get a KO. Love it. Get them that spirit stack. And we're at full health because they couldn't even bust through my ward. All enemies lose 22 evasion. That seems pretty decent. Reduces magic damage received, increases physical damage received by 40%. So we have one of those, but in the opposite. Also, that's a level 22 effing brain. Good God. After killing an enemy, the minion who dealt the killing blow receives a 3% damage buff for the rest of the game. 30% damage buff? This is the one that Bound Hades told me about. The Spirit Spear. Permanent 30% damage buff if you can make it land. Dude, so we have the Spirit Chainmail. Now give me the spear.
Now
that is insane.
Mortals tremble before me.
So
well, even more than previously.
That is ridiculous. I would have loved to have had this earlier. But now, when we kill a minion, we gain 2 health permanently and 3% damage per minion permanently. That's freaking lovely. Freaking lovely. By the way, I'm going to save points for ward here. Although, hold up. Purple? No purples. We might have to wait on that. But where are we going next? Left, all the way, double back. So, on this combat we should use all... we can't use mana because those guys get stronger. We could regain health. I still like this path because it gets us the most events. Yeah, I'll do it anyways. Yeah, it's a permanent buff for this campaign, which is lovely. The skeleton becomes receptive to buffs. After winning the battle, you gain a non-consumable artifact. Fallen Dampier only. Receives a buff that reduces damage taken. If we want another Dampier, that's great. If we just want a random artifact, we can just take this one and we'll just get one. I like the skeleton that we have, honestly. I don't really think we need to make the skeleton receptive to buffs, unless we're doing like a buffing squad. I like this for another Fallen Dampier, but let's just take the Philosopher's Stone. It's just another roll of the dice, basically. We'll get another artifact.
Item finds its way into my capable hands.
I think we have like the perfect build for this too. We make them go insane. We gain ward. It's so good. Although we're not going to make these guys go insane, so we're going to swap out the skeleton. We're going to swap out the ring. All enemies lose 1 block. I mean, we could do that actually, and it would make these enemies easier to fight. But starting with full wrath also kind of does the same thing. But we have enough wrath when we start anyways. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Make them lose their blocks so we can just start hitting them on turn 1. And in fact, we should use a minion who's maybe a little bit underutilized, I think. Who do we have that's underutilized? There we go, right there. Boom. Done. These guys are still getting trained up. Thank you very much. I would like to keep them at a roughly good level. You know, I'm gonna upgrade your brain. Brains. Yes. I'm gonna upgrade your brain. I want you to get more stat points and whatnot. So, attack 4 times for magical damage or for physical damage. I still think you want physical damage. Start of each turn, the zombie receives accuracy and damage buff stacks to 5 times.
Now,
okay, that's good.
Prove yourself worthy.
And here, we could buff up your magical resistance, but the enemies are still doing physical damage. It's not like it's only changed in one regard there. I think what we really need, though, is a little bit more accuracy, followed by cheap things, more damage, and honestly, even more damage. That seems good. So let's just, probably just rock the same squad, right? The weird thing is we should probably try to figure out how to use, like blood phantasms, but at the same time, it's like these minions are just, like, incredibly strong and dope and lovely, and they're killing everything. And they've already lost their block, so I can just hit them immediately. Without using a spell, though. They do decent hits, though. I have 57. Am I interested in critting? Yes, but I think I'm gonna... Oh, we should not be attacking. We should not be attacking. We should be waiting. This is a very silly move. So, I think you should just more powder, honestly. Stack that buff for a little bit. Yeah, because we do need to still knock out their armor protection. Attacking them was definitely the wrong move, because they have, what, 30 armor? Yeah. Now we can hit them. So that was very silly. And you know what? We should have gotten rid of the +1 ward trinket for something else, because these enemies don't even do magical attacks. They just hit. So that was a little bit silly. I think I am going to put a trap down, though, because we're probably going to kill this guy on this turn, and then the other one's going to move forward. You made me stronger, so good luck. Good job. You're still making me stronger. I would not advise what you're doing right now. Also,
Death
got him.
delivered.
He did move, so he lost his buffs, but, I mean, he just wrecked one of them. And unfortunately, this guy, the trap didn't do any damage because of his armor protection, so I should have been wary of that. We're just gonna stall, make sure this comes out first, then we can hit him. I gotta make sure that we do things in the right order. And Whistling Buckshot, it will still damage the one in the back, but I'm like, what if we just more powder and get another kill with the zombie? Increase his damage and health like every 2 turns by getting a KO. Seems good to me. She has 9 buffs. It's a lot of buffs.
Your frail bodies fail you.
I think our ghoul is getting a kill. I'll be honest, that does not bother me at all. You know, we need her to get stacks of that spear, which is currently giving her 3% damage up, which is at least 1 or 2 points. It'll stack up quite quickly, I feel. This is good. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. Good idea. Crit for 25. Mana to bleeding. You know, you should just hit him. Well, someone got 2 stacks. We got purple armor. All minions receive plus 16 luck. This place is loaded with good loot. My lord. I love it. I guess that was the item we got out of the one-time use only item that we used. That's pretty good. It's an amulet. No, where was it? It is an amulet. All minions get 16% luck. Higher crit chance? Pretty good. I still think the ward might be better just for consistency's sake. You know, it's guaranteed ability to block incoming damage. Anyways, what's coming up next? Mana or heal? Well, I mean, we could just heal and then continue to fight. Alright, you know, here I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, heal my units. I guess we're just gonna go out again. So, we'll just go out again. I mean, I accept it. We have full mana. We can't use spells frequently during combat, which is very unfortunate. Oh my lord, look at what's coming up. 4 dudes who can all go insane and are just cannon fodder.
Fetching.
Now the +1 ward is very useful here. Do we want to use any one-time only spells? Do we have, or skills? Do we have anything that's like, you get an item? Nope. Yes. All enemies gain health and you gain 6 additional common parts. We're gonna use that immediately because this combat should just be basically already over. Deal damage, yep, the enemies don't have block. We could get rid of her and take someone else because these enemies do not have any sort of physical block. In fact, if we have anyone who does physical damage, we should take them. If we just want to bring them along just for the hell of it, just because, you know, we are kind of using the same minions, fight after fight. Like, we could use you. The problem is we're just gonna kill them all so quickly. And lighting them on fire doesn't even seem that good. I think we just rock the same party. It's working beautifully. Why would I want to change anything about this right now? It's like, oh hey, units that I can actually use spells against. Thank you. And we'll ice you, and we'll try to let the skeleton get a KO, so the skeleton can just get a buff. Actually, now the skeleton will make him go insane. I could have let the skeleton get a kill, but the skeleton makes enemies go insane. Betrayal, panic. Seems pretty good. You're probably gonna miss. You do have a physical attack. Good to know. You did hit your friend with a weird magic spell, which did, what, 34 damage? Something? Okay. I mean, you know, good job. Deals damage to enemies that counterattack. I don't know. I'm going to try the trap strategy again. We'll see if it works, though. I don't know. I'm going to try the strategy, though, of letting the skeleton get a kill, because that would be very helpful. Lose mana for a buff. I hate that they steal my mana. I don't care who kills you as long as someone kills you on this turn.
This will be your end.
These guys are the worst minions I've ever seen. They can't do anything. They can't hit me. They're not actually a threat at all. They are actual trash. They're trash enemies. I don't want you to get the kill. You get kills easily with the 103 damage crit. I want the skeleton to get the kill.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
Assuming that it works on him. No! Oh, he missed! You suck, my dude! We're getting that kill. Excuse me. Coming through. That blood is mine! Now, who do we want to get the kill here? I think it doesn't matter. We should just hit him. Bum 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 bum. He also healed because we have more than 75 wrath. If you crit killed, I wouldn't really care. And you're letting me gain a little bit of mana just by being on this mission, which is very helpful. Thank you very much for that, my friend. All right, you got 2 stacks. I want you to get stacked up with that damage upgrade. We got a lot of parts from this. 4 skulls. Plus another 2 skulls. You know what? We got 4 skulls. Tell you what. Give me flesh. Give me flesh. I need flesh. Flesh for the flesh god. Green flesh for the flesh god. Regular flesh. More regular flesh. Use another skull. Hey! Oh, purple flesh. Okay. Now you got me thinking. You got me thinking. I think our damn pyre is ready for an upgrade. So GT Quark, here you go. You go from having 4 points plus 14, 18 points. What are we gonna give you? I think a higher crit chance is freaking wonderful. In fact, I think it's so good that we're gonna give you a higher crit chance, higher base damage, and honestly, higher initiative. We need you to go earlier in the turn so you can debuff enemies. In fact, maybe I should have stacked that up a little bit more. Thank you, I feel special. I think that's acceptable. We could also give you some additional armor. And you know what? The zombie could get some additional armor. Okay, now you got me thinking. Armored zombie? You don't have armor, you don't have armor, you don't... I mean, yeah... What would you get? You don't need accuracy. Damage doesn't really do that much. I mean, I could buff your resistance even more. But I'm not taking you out on too many missions here just due to the fact that a lot of the enemies are immune to going insane. So let's buff my friend Chris with some more resistance. The zombie seems particularly effective here. I guess the zombies can get pretty tanky due to the fact that they gain +2 per skill level instead of +1 like normal units, like here. And I guess only, certain units can get those buffs, but he can end up being a very tanky boy. So yeah, I think this is acceptable. I have so many rags I can't use. That's fine, that's fine. Right, where are we going next? A coffin filled with items. Let's get some items. Select one. At the start of each turn, the minion receives one random bonus until the end of turn. Halo of Chaos. Wizard Bones, Drop of Divinity, increases all damage dealt, reduces all damage received by 15%. That seems insane.
Amazing what they just leave lying around.
So, I mean, if we put that here, we don't get the mana regen, but we get a minion that just deals 15% more damage and takes 15% less damage. Or damage dealt to elite enemies. Dude, I have not seen an elite enemy in a long time. Do we just put it on our back line who keeps, getting hit and taking a lot of damage every single combat? Dude, why not? There you go. You got it. You just do more damage and take less damage. Twigbreaker, the Bride of Iratus. I hope you're happy. Okay. One of these enemies cannot go insane, but two of them can. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, hey, I multiplied. There are two. There are two because Skellyman may have perished at the hand of a lich on an earlier fight, but he's back! He's a skeleton! You can't keep him down! The Warden. Okay, you block. You're tanky. You're tanky, but I can probably deal with you pretty easily. So we know what we're doing. Everyone's waiting until the skeleton gets a turn, and then we're waiting until the Dampier gets a turn. Unlucky, unlucky, weakness. Damage received up, damage dealt down. Yeah, I mean, that just seems OP as hell with the skeleton, but I love it, so we're just gonna keep it going. We could fight the Warden first, or we could hit the back line first. I think we're gonna try for the back line first. And I'm going to use a spell. Because as soon as our Dampier has their turn, we're going to focus down this automaton. You missed. Nice. Because now, you have no protection, and you're going to get killed as soon as we kill this guy. You do a lot of damage, but, it's to be expected. You basically deal none, because you're debuffed, and you're not really a damage dealer, you're a tank, so, it makes sense to me. How many stacks do you have? Only one stack of that? You know what? Get another.
Become part
Increase your damage
of the
output.
breathless tide.
You can move. I'd like to wait though. I really like having the ghoul in the very back because they can lunge forward and then lunge back like on the same turn basically, and that's pretty nice. And if we can wound this guy enough, she can like go forward, get a kill, and then just kind of, back up again. It's very interesting. We do need to remove your buffs. I'm just going to do that now.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Immune to debuffs. Never mind, we can't. Should probably read what's happening, but whatever. You do hit for quite a bit, admittedly. You don't. Admittedly, the favorite word of the day here, the Dampier would take like 14 damage from that attack, but we're probably gonna kill them pretty shortly. Dude, Skeleton can get this kill very easily. We should go after the Warden. We could burn the Warden pretty nicely with the Bride of Iratus. We could also just put a another Gore out there. it doesn't actually do the debuff, but it still does a lot of damage, so I still like it. This guy is like 3 turns away from being killed. Well, hopefully not turns.
This never.
So maybe we should ignore the warden. Yeah, you know what? It was silly of me to attack him. This guy is the only one who matters. Because this guy does damage. This one doesn't do any damage. And in fact, once we... Oh, dang. Once we have it so that only the warden remains, really what we should do is stall, because we can get some passive healing because we have a lot of wrath. And, you know, that makes sense to me. I am going to do a crit, though. Good. I want the skeleton to get a kill there. Or, hold up. What about this? The Dampier gets the kill, and the skeleton can just go around the armor, because it's what the skeleton does. Hello. I don't know, seems pretty good to me. And then you wait, you get a little bit of a heal, you kill, you get a stack of buff. Dude,
my will
easy.
Is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilization.
Your pathetic civilization. You know what? You know what, man? Seems like you're having a bad day. Ooh, that looks like another enemy that cannot go insane. Admittedly, I would still like to use the skeleton, so I think I'm going to keep the skeleton. And we're just gonna have to hope for good rolls there without healing him, because I just want to make the enemies go insane to make the next combat even easier. So what we could do is just use one of these. Enemies lose initiative. Kinda like it. First spell costing 0 mana. Also like it. Dynamite. You know what? Give me the dynamite. Let's blow up these enemies and just do it immediately. Hello! We'll check out who this next minion is, who I imagine is immune. Yeah, they are. So it's just exactly like the other minion, just buffier, basically. What are you? Blade Mistress and the Conjuress. 3 new units, lovely. Attacks ignore resistance. So, resistance does nothing on us. And then you just probably hit. And the Golden Golem is very weak to physical damage. So I think we're just going to ice you. Just, like, absurdly quickly. Yep. And we'll make these ones go insane.
Years of evolution looks like.
Dude, I will admit the initiative up on the skeleton has been so nice. Now you're insane, berserk, cowardice, hopeless. You did 0 damage. Negative 25% luck, decreases damage dealt by half, loses block, ward, armor, and resistance. You're easy to kill. You. Chance of fleeing, and you deal stress damage to your friends. Now, the Conjuress in the back is a little annoying. She does extra damage, but we still have ward up. If we can kill the Blade Mistress at the front, she won't be able to do anything because she's just going to hit our ward. So we should attack her. Basically, E-freaking immediately. So let's do that.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
You will soon embrace your new existence when you're dead! Dun 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 dun. Luckily, you missed because you attacked the one you did without ward. Whatever. 35 to 37 damage. You are probably not going to kill, but you might crit. 100%, 50%. What's 18 times 2? 36. If you add another 18 to that, it's still not enough damage to crit you. So we really do need either 2 crits from this or 1 crit from this. And it was still a little short. We did what we could. We did. We tried. It didn't work. That's okay. What I will do, though, is trap, because it's going to kill you immediately, and then he's going to move forward and take trap damage. That seems pretty effective. We have no true AoE on the Dampier, but that kind of worked. And we should definitely hit the Conjuress. Again, she's the only minion who has a truly nasty ability, but it doesn't matter if we have Ward, because you can do basically nothing. You can guard. Damage received reduced 40%. 40% chance to redirect any attacks to himself from an ally. So we could still possibly kill the Conjuress. We can definitely still kill the Conjuress. He's still, blocky, but he's still also hopeless and insane. Looks like it does work against attacks that ignore armor, because it's not armor, it's just damage reduction. Subtly different. Cannot... Oh, immune to debuffs. I guess lighting him on fire is a debuff. I say I guess, but it's ignition, not a debuff. I guess it's both. Good crit. Can we get a skelly kill? We might be able to get a skelly kill. Well, we're gonna get a skelly kill, I guess. You hit again, which is only slightly annoying. You still have plenty of health. Skeleton's getting fed.
If this keeps up, I'll be done.
Critical hits by minions deal 30% more damage. Minions and enemies, so I'm not gonna take it. I hate buffing the enemy. All minions gain attack and dread. This is better than the one we had earlier. We had the option of taking, it was like gain +2 each. But the one we have currently is better, +6 attack. Who cares about dread? But Spirit Spear is still 100% better, 1000% better, 1,000,000% better. We actually healed off of that fight due to having Wrath. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.